Welcome to the deep dive into one of the most pivotal shifts in Apple's history. WWDC 2025 wasn't just a showcase of new software, it was Apple's official declaration that it's stepping fully into the AI era. In this video, we're breaking down everything Apple announced: iOS 26, macOS, Tahoe, watchOS, visionOS, and most importantly, Apple Intelligence. Apple's bold, on-device AI system that's about to change how we use every Apple product. Let's begin with the overall picture. This year's Worldwide Developers Conference wasn't just about incremental upgrades. It signaled a complete redesign of Apple's ecosystem. Inspired by the immersive design of the Apple Vision Pro, iOS 26, macOS Tahoe, and the rest of the lineup received a futuristic, unified look. This isn't just a cosmetic shift, it's Apple aligning its software around its new spatial computing philosophy. The design changes are cleaner, lighter, and more fluid, giving every device a more immersive, responsive feel. Now let's focus on iOS 26. The first thing users will notice is the visual overhaul. Interface elements have been redesigned to feel more like interacting with space, rather than just a flat screen. Icons float more naturally, widgets respond dynamically, and multitasking feels like a 3D experience. But under the surface, something much bigger is happening: Apple Intelligence. Apple Intelligence is Apple's long-awaited response to the AI revolution, only they're doing it in a very Apple way. With a strong focus on privacy, on-device processing, and seamless integration into your everyday tasks. With this system, Siri gets a massive upgrade. No longer just a voice assistant, Siri becomes a true contextual AI. It understands your habits, learns how you speak, and adapts to your daily needs. Need to summarize long emails? Done. Want a real-time translation while you're in a call? Siri can now handle that. Want to schedule events, check documents, and send context-aware responses, all in one voice command? That's the power of Apple Intelligence. Battery life is also getting smarter. Using Apple Intelligence, iOS 26 monitors your usage patterns and adjusts energy consumption dynamically. If you tend to check certain apps at specific times, the system prepares in advance and shuts down background activity for apps you rarely use. This isn't just about longer battery life. It's about a system that adapts to you. macOS Tahoe follows the same direction. The redesign brings visual alignment with iOS and visionOS, but the bigger change is how AI integrates into professional workflows. Developers will gain access to Apple Intelligence APIs, meaning apps can now include contextual AI support, personalized features, and smart automation. Xcode is getting new tools powered by AI to speed up coding, detect errors, and even suggest optimized code. Now let's talk about watchOS. While previous updates have focused mostly on health and fitness, watchOS in 2025 moves closer to being a smart assistant on your wrist. Apple Intelligence enables personalized reminders based on your behavior, automatic health check-ins, and real-time language translation during travel. The Apple Watch is no longer just a passive tracker, it's becoming a proactive coach and assistant. visionOS is where things really begin to converge. This operating system, built for the Vision Pro headset, is the foundation for Apple's spatial computing future. With AI support, it becomes far more immersive. Imagine being in a 3D environment where the system understands what you're looking at, what you're thinking about doing next, and adjusts your interface accordingly. That's not a concept anymore, it's here. Across all devices, the biggest change isn't just that AI exists. It's that Apple has made it invisible. You won't see pop-ups saying AI is working now. Instead, you'll just notice your device doing what you wanted before you asked. This leads to one of Apple's most strategic shifts in decades. Unlike other companies racing to build chatbot experiences or cloud-dependent AI services, Apple is taking a different path. Apple Intelligence runs on-device. That means your data stays local. It's faster, more secure, and respects user privacy. A major differentiator in a time when AI ethics are under the microscope. Apple Intelligence also gives developers a powerful platform. With new APIs, developers can build smarter apps that respond to individual behavior, optimize performance, and offer adaptive user experiences. Imagine a writing app that learns your tone, a budgeting app that adapts to your spending style, or a creative tool that suggests design ideas based on your visual history. The possibilities are endless, and this is just version 1. This shift also aligns with Apple's long-term vision, making every Apple device a seamless extension of you. Not just smart, not just fast, but intuitive, predictive, personalized, That's what Apple Intelligence promises. But it's not just about features, it's about competition. This WWDC was Apple's strongest answer yet to OpenAI, Google's Gemini, and other rapidly advancing platforms. While others push massive models and cloud integrations, Apple is quietly embedding AI into every interaction, making it invisible, automatic, and native. Let's talk strategy. Apple is not trying to win the AI race with the flashiest chatbot. They're embedding AI into their ecosystem in a way that feels natural to every user. Whether you're a teenager editing photos, a CEO managing time zones, or a developer building the next big app. That's what makes this pivot so powerful. Looking ahead, what does this mean for users and the broader tech landscape? First, users can expect their devices to become significantly more helpful with less friction. Tasks that used to require apps or manual steps can now be handled in the background by your device. Second, developers gain the ability to build smarter, more adaptive tools. And third, Apple is setting the tone for how AI can be implemented responsibly, by respecting privacy, using local processing, and avoiding data exploitation. This marks a new chapter not just for Apple, but for AI itself, an era where intelligence isn't loud, it's quiet, powerful, and embedded. Where your phone doesn't just respond, it understands. Where every device adapts to your world, not the other way around. To wrap up, WWDC 2025 will be remembered as the year Apple made AI invisible, but essential. A quiet revolution, where the tools you use every day suddenly feel like they've known you all along. Apple isn't trying to impress with AI demos. They're trying to change how you live, and they're starting now. Thanks for watching this deep dive into Apple's boldest move in years. If you found this valuable, subscribe for more insights on AI, tech, and the future of innovation. The revolution is already here, and Apple just gave it a name.